First of all, horseshoes cause contracted heels. This means that the heel width of the horse gets squished and it gets smaller. As that happens, you can cause navicular problems in the navicular bone, and that over time will cause navicular disease, which is lameness in the horse. This is all caused by the shoes. With shoes, you also are going to get a lack of ability for the horse to absorb concussion. You got this 1,000-pound animal landing on these little feet. Really, they're quite small compared to the size of the animal. So what is in there is called the digital cushion. This is the specialized texture function just above the frog, and it's like a fat pad, but it's specialized. And what happens is it absorbs the concussive force of this 1,000-pound animal. But when there are horseshoes on, it restricts the movement of the digital cushion, so it cannot absorb that concussion as well. So instead of absorbing the concussive force, that force is not in the foot, in the cushion where it should be, it goes up the leg into the joints. So now you have all this extra concussion in the joints, extra inflammation, and long term you can end up with arthritis. The third thing that happens with horseshoes is that the horse cannot get correct information from the ground. How can they do that? Listen, the horse foot is designed with tubules. All the little components of the hoof wall are tubules. These tubules sense the ground and they give feedback to that inner hoof wall. In this way, the horse knows what the terrain is like, and it also knows whether or not to grow more hoof. So with shoes on, that feedback mechanism is completely stopped. Sometimes this causes horse to grow too much foot, sometimes too little foot. But it's always impacting the horse's ability to know what's happening with the foot and the ground. And the last thing that I'll mention about horseshoes is that it stops the horse from grounding. You may have heard of grounding for people, where we go out in our backyard and we have bare feet and we step on the grass or the dirt, and all these free radical electrons that are running around just swoosh off of us right into the dirt. And it's very relaxing, and it helps us have less inflammation in our body. The same is true for horses. If they have shoes on, this process is blocked. The horse needs to get rid of the free radical electrons, just like we do. It can't do it if shoes are on. Then the horse will have too much of these electrons running around, which creates inflammation, which again can potentially cause arthritis long term.